Hello everybody, and welcome back to the final race of Season 2 of the Rising Phoenix Racing League. Today we're going to be racing in Brazil, as you can see, and yeah, let's just, everyone's wrapping up right now, and we have 16 people here today, at least, so decent turnout, so let's hope for a good one today. Hello Cobalt, and hello Parallax. I'm doing pretty well. Hello, hello. Alright, we're almost in. Oh, I should probably get water while I'm waiting. Let me get this. Taking quite a while to load it today. Oh, sorry. Apparently there's an issue with T1 with the connection. You might have to leave and rejoin, as he's the only driver that's still loading. Not sure if he's listening to this or not, if someone can let him know what's going on. Alright, we are in T1's left, but hopefully he can rejoin and then get into a car right away. Okay. Alright, so the first car out is a Racing Point of Cobalt on the softs. Now it appears to be quite cloudy today, so there might be rain later on in the session. So a lot of drivers will probably want to get their laps done right away if that's the case, as obviously in the rain you're slower than in the dry. And apparently there's no rain, so it's going to be fully dry. so let's stay with Cobalt actually. So the majority of drivers are currently on the softs. I think the strategy will be soft to medium if you start on either one of those two tires. If you're on the hards, then it's hard to soft for sure, I'd say. Based off of other league races that I've seen, soft to medium or medium to soft should be fine. Tire wear is not that bad around here, according to those races that I've seen. But yeah, most people on the softs, with Sanka and Swanee on the hards. Oh, and Jigsaw Moto's left. Let's hope he can rejoin. As Cobalt seems to be doing a pretty good lap here. A 110.4 for Cobalt. As it appears, everyone is leaving because there is a restart. So, I will be leaving as well after everyone leaves, and then we'll get back with you shortly. Alright. While this restart's happening, I think this is a good time to go and charge my phone. So I will do that. Excuse the noise. Just trying to find my charger. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So I'm not sure why there was a restart. Oh, I think it was because T1 couldn't get in to the game because of the glitch. All right. All right, there we go. Phone is charging. Okay. Oh yeah, and because I didn't, or because I forgot to say it before, today's drivers are Gemez Turish 1, Willow PG Killer, Jason 85183, Racing Maestro, T1, Regular George, Jigsaw Moto, Bazooka Joe, Cobalt, Colin, TJ Carlo, Swanee, Parallax, Shay T, Sanka, Blackwell, and then I am your spectator slash commentator. Alright, I think everyone's here, so let's get this started. While we're waiting here, I was thinking that maybe every week, whoever the commentator is could ask like a question of the race sort of thing. Maybe like just something to like get to know the drivers better. I'm not sure how this will sit with everyone, but just something I thought of recently. So I guess the first question I'll open up with is who is your favorite F1 driver and why? I guess you can just post it in the either if you're viewing the stream in the chat of the stream on YouTube or in the PlayStation chat after the race, whenever you want. Doesn't have to be now. Just so I get to know everyone better and just start some I guess discussion in between the race weekends. And yeah, so yeah, just let me know who you prefer as your favorite F1 driver. Could be a current one, or how about this? One current driver and one ex driver. So like Grosjean and Montoya or someone like that. Ooh, and Gamez has retired instantly. I'm not Cobalt Lando because of milk. I do like milk, so me and him are no. A lot of us like milk, don't we? Lewis. Yeah, I pretty much like all of them. There's not really any driver I dislike. Like whoever wins, I'm happy for, and I just want to see good battles and stuff. All right, so the first driver out, I believe, is Parallax, the current champion. I'm not sure about the constructor standings though. Who's champion? If anyone has been crowned champion of there or of that yet, but it will be decided today for sure. If it hasn't been already decided, so I'm assuming that the weather is the exact same as the last session, so no rain. Oh, I think Gamez had a may have had a quali ban. Now that I think of it, that might be why. Ooh, as Parallax gets his lap invalidated right away. Very unfortunate start to his session, but he pulls over to let other drivers through. So let's go on with Cobalt, the next driver in the lineup, or in that little train there. So this time, there's more, what do you call it, runners on the mediums and hards, or on the mediums, opposed to the soft runners, like the huge amount of soft runners that we saw before. So maybe people in between the first and second sessions probably maybe change their mind about what they want to start the race on, or maybe they're trying to, or maybe the, or maybe they're just trying to build up their pace, which is always a good strategy to do. Really helps build the confidence within yourself and the car over the course of a session or weekend. Gamez is enjoying the quality from the stands. Alright, I should probably... Yeah, let's go on board with Jigsaw. Oh, he's invalidated. Just a little bit too wide on the exit of turn 3. As Parallax is coming to set his first official timed lap. Trying to get a little bit of slipstream from regular George. And goes top with a 8.8. So 6/10 quicker than his nearest competitor at the moment. Also on the softs. As Cobalt has left the session, that might be connection or something. Hopefully he can rejoin. As Jigsaw comes into the pits, and Racing Maestro is, I believe, on an outlap, or is on a lap that he's quit. So now he's gonna give it a proper go. And there we go, Cobalt's back. All good. Ooh, little oversteer there on the first turn from the Red Bull. Ooh, as Jason's retired, I believe he hit the wall on the inside there of turn 1. Now, I have seen spins there, but I've never seen a DNF there. So maybe it was high-speed loss of control there, or higher than I've ever seen, at least. Because usually you just lose a little bit of front wing if you hit that inside. But I didn't see the incident, so I can't be sure. But Racing Maestro going purple in the second sector, so it's looking good for him. Currently on soon to be 3-lap-old softs, so that might affect the first stint of the race. But starting from P3 is going to be pretty good, at least currently for him, with a 9.8. So 1 second off the pole, and yeah, P3, 4, and 5 all very close to each other, within just over a tenth. Oh, Cobalt, if you go to the spectator menu, you can like select over the different drivers. If you go to your name, you can, well, like if you see on the stream screen, take control will be the third option, and it should be highlighted for you, and then you can just hop back into your own car and you'll be in the garage. So yeah, it's from the spectator menu. Ooh, cars getting out of the way for faster, or for hot lap drivers. Ooh, and unfortunate invalidation from Swanee. Alright, you got it. That's good. Alright, so let's go on board with the Jigsaw. Coming through the final sector. Oh, excuse my yawn as well. I'm quite tired today. So coming through the final sector, Jigsaw Moto goes P8 with a 110.7. And Parallax has backed off of his lap. So let's go on board with Bazooka Joe, the only driver in the session not to set a time yet. But I don't believe he's on a flying lap yet, so we'll get back to him in a minute. But yeah, some pretty good times so far from everyone. With the slowest being an 11.3, which I believe would be about me on a really good day. So we have some pretty good talent here. And Swanee goes P9 on his second lap on the mediums. Okay, now Bazooka Joe's on a really fast lap, so let's go with him. As Parallax beats his own time by, I believe, what was that, like 7/10, I think? So crazy stuff. As regular George retires. But yeah, crazy pace from Parallax today. If I recall correctly, a 108.1 is only like half a second off of what. As Bazooka Joe goes to P2 with an 8.8, but an 8.1 and an 8.8 aren't that far off of times that like some like really high leagues are doing. One of the YouTubers I watch is TRL Limitless. And I believe in his last Brazil race, the pole time was like a 7.3 or a 7.2 or 4 or something. So that's less than a second off of some of the fastest times that I've ever seen. Not including like esports or something, but that's still really good. So yeah, they can be very proud of those times. Those are not easy to get. At least not for me. Alright, so there's 6 minutes left in the session. And PG Killer is starting his, I believe, second or third flying lap. And unfortunately gets invalidated at the second corner. So he's going to have to go around again before he can start it. As Blackwell's also on a flyer. And goes P4, 9.6, 1096. as PG comes in. And Carlo is a 10th up in the first sector. So it's looking good for him. Slight lock up there. Into turn 10. But a purple second sector is looking good. So this could be a very good time indeed. Coming up to the line, it's going to be a 9.6 P5. As there were yellow flags. I think that's since been cleared though. Well, Swanee's on a lap. TJ's Mercedes teammate, and is half a second up in the second sector. Not purple, but still on course to do a 10.0 at the moment, which would put him into P8 or P9. If he can keep it, P9, a 109.994. Ooh, and almost loses it there. Ooh, as Cobalt seems to be up on his time as well. Let's hope he can improve. As Parallax, as Cobalt unfortunately can't improve, but Parallax can, with an 8.0 for I believe his final run, the final lap he's going to be able to do. But yeah, incredible stuff. And it's gonna take a lot from Bazooka Joe to beat that, or anyone else to beat that. That's 8/10 almost away from the nearest rival. So if that's anything to go by, this race is going to be quite easy for him, unless something happens on the first lap or something. But yeah, you never quite know. Ooh, as Blackwell's left the session and has retired as well. Let's hope he can rejoin. As Racing Meister goes up into P5, and Swanee has retired as well. And no more laps can be set after this one. As we're under a minute now. Whereas Jigsaw's half a second up. So could be on course for a top 10 here. And it is P9. Just excuse me, just 3 milliseconds faster than Swanee with a 9.991. So very close between Jigsaw and Swanee. As I believe the last driver to do their lap is going to be Bazooka Joe, or to complete their lap. No, it'll actually be, I think TJ Carlo? Yes, it'll be TJ Carlo. But let's go on board with Bazooka for now. Purple second sector, 3/10 up. And it is a 108.523. So a very good time from Bazooka Joe. And Jigsaw has his lap invalidated, so he's unfortunately not going to improve. And now the final driver, TJ Carlo, coming up to the line. It's going to be a, I'm not sure what that was, I think it was a 9.4, but it's going to put him in P5. So very good by TJ. And it was a 9.2 actually by TJ. So wow, 3 drivers just separated by 25 milliseconds there. So that's crazy. But yeah, so our qualifying order is Parallax, Bazooka Joe, PG Killer, Shay T, TJ Carlo, Blackwell, Racing Maestro, Colin, Sanka, Jigsaw, Swanee, Cobalt, T1, Regular George, Jason, and Gemez. With the bottom 2 unfortunately not setting a time. But it's a long race, so let's see what gains they can make up in the race. Nice drink of water. And let's get this started. All right. So I'm gonna predict it's gonna be, well, let's see how many safety cars there are today. As far as I know, there wasn't another patch reducing the safety cars, the amount of safety cars. Ooh, as Jason's been turned around there, there hasn't been a reduced amount of safety cars per race, or like a patch that would reduce it. So we'll see what how many there are. Ooh, as the Williams of Shea goes off the track a little bit, just getting caught off on the grass. As Parallax is bunching everyone up, trying to maybe practice a safety car restart or so. Ooh, as three drivers have been sent to the grid instantly for some banging, some crashy. All right, here we go. Alright, here we go. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights to the British, or Brazilian Grand Prix, not the British Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. And Bazooka Joe, ooh, and Parallax almost making contact off the start. Or is there contact between the Williams and Toro Rosso? Oh, a big impact, another big impact. And there goes the Ferrari of Gomez, and regular George has left the session after a horrible start from many drivers due to an accident, and there's a safety car already. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. So, let's see how stuff has changed. Let me turn this on. So the best start has come from T1, up 7 spots, and the worst is PG Killer, down 12. So I think PG Killer got into a spin after colliding with Shea at turn 2, very similar to the Verstappen-Ocon incident of 2018, if you can recall that. It was quite similar to that, I believe. And yeah, it sent PG into a spin, which then he got hit by 2 other cars who couldn't really avoid him or couldn't see him there because there were so many cars all at once. So it was kind of chaotic. But yeah, 5 cars pitting now. So I'm assuming they're going to go into the hards. Racing Maestro is. But yeah, crazy start. So let's just wait for the safety car to come in and then we can get going again. Hopefully everyone will be able to catch back up to the field. They should be able to before we get going. It'll be 2 laps before we go again. So the bottom 5 all making stops, obviously due to damage, I would assume. Ooh, as Parallax has the, or had the engine sound glitch there for a moment. So I think this is a good time to tell you about our unofficial sponsor, which is water. So be sure to drink it, and be sure to stay hydrated. Whether you're a driver, maybe during the pit stops, or as a commentator or spectator, or someone watching the stream. Ooh, as Cobalt gets a penalty for track limits. But yeah, it must be quite a frustrating start for some of these drivers here. Being involved in that turn 2 collision. It's messed up all the progress that they've made from where they qualified. As you can see, the bottom 5 all down positions, with PG Killer coming off unfortunately the worst off from that. Alright, so the safety car is coming in. So all that practice of backing up the pack that Parallax was doing on the formation lap will come in handy. Well, Swanee gets collides with Cobalt and gets a penalty for it. And off goes Parallax, and off goes everyone else. And we'll be racing in 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Oh, and we have PG on TJ here. Side by side into turn 1. Goes to turn 2. Oh, really close stuff. Through turn 3. Oh, as Parallax is at the back. Parallax was off to the side there and was at the back. I wonder what happened. He doesn't have damage. So I wonder what just caused that. Maybe after the race he can let us know. Ooh, as there's a collision, and PG Killer is involved once again, this time with Carlo. And Parallax gains a free position there. As Gamez is going for the move on Jason and gets the move done. So Bazooka Joe now leads by 1.6 seconds over Blackwell, Shay-T, Colin, and T1. So Bazooka Joe sets the fastest lap at 12.1. As Swanee goes for the move on Cobalt. And goes for it. And gets the move done. Was this another collision? Ooh, involving Parallax and Jigsaw Moto and Racing Maestro this time, I believe. As he's now being pressured by the Mercedes and Toro Rosso behind. Crazy stuff so far. A lot of aggressive, feisty moves off the start, which is always good to see, but can be quite aggravating for some drivers if there's an incident or so. As Parallax goes down the inside, or tries to go down the inside of Maestro, and gets the move done. Yeah, soft versus hards. Pretty obvious that Parallax was going to get past there, at least based off of the tires. As DRS is now enabled, but Parallax doesn't have it quite yet, but is still going for a move on his teammate, and gets past. Ooh, as we have a DRS train here. It's going to be 3 wide almost. Coming into turn 4. There's contact between the Mercedes and the Red Bull. And oh, it's so close. As they're still side by side, the two, TJ and Maestro, heading into turn 6. And now turn 7. TJ goes wide. Maestro tries to get it done, despite being on 2 compound harder tires. Oh, there's a collision, and TJ goes off. TJ spins around, and I think I'm not sure who has damage. I don't think TJ does. He just spun, and it is PG with damage, as Shay-T gets the fastest lap, and Shay-T and Blackwell are dueling it out as well. And then Parallax goes fastest. Ooh, as Gamez is going for a move on Cobalt, but thinks twice of it. Oh, as Cobalt goes wide, and Gamez gets the move done. Ooh, as Carlo has a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so it's been very disastrous for him, and he's retired from the session. Understandably so. And he's also left. A very unfortunate race for him today. Let's see if any moves are going to get done here. It's quite the train though, so everyone's going to have DRS on each other. So I don't think we'll see many. Oh, as I say that, T1 gets past Colin. And everyone's really close now, coming down into turn 4. So let's go on board with Gamez. Oh, as the Mercedes and Red Bull are side by side again, and Colin gets spun. He gets tapped by T1 and gets spun around, and is now falling back places. Very unfortunate for him. And oh, huge accident! A huge accident! Oh my God! Involving Swanee, Cobalt, Jason, I believe, Sanka, Maestro. Oh my God! And there's a safety car. Understandably, this time, car blocking the track. Gamez has a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. And now a note for that, I'm pretty sure he can only take that when the safety car is not out. So he's going to have to drop all the way back to the back of the field by taking it one lap after the car comes in. As Bazooka Joe takes the opportunity to pit and probably will go into the hards. But yeah, crazy stuff. I didn't quite see the whole accident, but that was like 4 or 5 cars involved there. Like the highest speed corner of the track as well. The small kink of turn 6 there, I believe. So crazy high speed stuff there. Very unfortunate for Cobalt to be out as well as TJ. When Racing Maestro getting held up in the pits because his teammate is also being served. So this is going to cost them quite a lot of time. Unless there was a glitch. Parallax got tagged. But yeah, so yeah, stuff is much different now. So Gamez up 14 spots, but he has to make the drive-through penalty. Blackwell is leading the race, albeit not making a stop yet though. So currently, I believe Jigsaw is in the best spot, but he has to stop again. Bazooka Joe also has to stop again. Let's see, who doesn't have to stop again? I think Willow doesn't have to stop. Ooh, Sanka almost spins there, trying to catch up to the safety car. But yeah, Cobalt, I think someone got spun a little bit, and then it all piled on from there, and there was nowhere for anyone to go. Alright, so currently Jigsaw Moto is in the best possible position in this race. Or actually, it might be Bazooka, either Jigsaw or Bazooka, because Jigsaw's on 7 laps older softs compared to Joe. So we'll see. But I don't think Sanka or PG will have to pit again, so it's straight to the end from here. Sure, Cobalt. Cobalt's just asking if he can. Let's see. Let's see if I can just one moment. I think the party's private. I'm not sure if I can make it unprivate maybe after this restart. I'll try to see. Just because I don't want to miss this for the moment. So here we go, back racing again. Was the Renault goes wide of Bazooka Joe. Ooh, and loses a little bit of grip. As Parallax is attacking Maestro. Very close now. Ooh, and Car's getting up on that curb again. Very dangerous spot to be. And so many cars so close right now. Let's hope nothing bad happens. West Parallax goes for the dive on Swanee. Ooh, and gets tangled up with him. And Swanee has to go off the track as well as Parallax a little bit. When Parallax gets half spun again, and he's on 10 lap old soft, so they might not be the freshest either. But very unfortunate restart for Swanee. As Gomez comes in to serve his drive-through, but also gets a 5-second penalty for speeding into the pits. So very unfortunate day for him as well. As Jason has a penalty for multiple track warnings as well. And now the two Haas cars are going at it, both, or no, one on the mediums, one on the softs. And Parallax gets past. Okay, and so Cobalt, I would probably ask, Hyper if, you can co-com, and then if he says, yes, I can invite you. Because I'm not sure if, yeah, I think he'll say yes, but, I think he's watching the stream as well. I think he said he would spectate, so, maybe just, like, message him, or, on PSN or something. And just ask him, or like on the chat, and just ask him if he can, or if you can co-com, and then I'll invite you right to the party. Who has Colin and T1 going at it. Ooh, someone spun. I believe it's Blackwell. He's spun. And now has to take nearly... Oh! And Racing Maestro spun as well. And is now in the middle of the track and gets hit by Sanka, who also DNFs as well as Racing Maestro. Oh, two incidents that they've both been in at that same corner at once. And there's a third safety car this race in only 13 laps. Oh my god. Oh, we've done more laps after the safety car than the actual green flag running. When PG Killer has a drive-through penalty and Sanka's left, understandably. God, it must be so frustrating to have that happen twice in a race. But we're down to 12 runners now. And we're back under the safety car. Alright, so we've got some cars pitting, probably looking to go to the end there, all three of them. PG on the mediums, and Blackwell and regular George on the hards. And wow, the safety car is going really slow, isn't it? So we'll have one more lap of this, and then we'll get going for the fourth start this race, or the third restart, fourth official start. Alright, let me see if I can message Hyper while we're still under the safety car. Alright, I just sent it to him, so I'll see. Alright, so the safety car should be in this lap. And yes, it is. Lights are off on the top of the cart. And so here we go. And here we are racing again. Ooh, a lot of weaving there. Ooh, there's collisions between Parallax and Bazooka Joe. Ooh, as that's a racing point going wide. I believe that's Blackwell going a little bit wide. Oh no, we have another incident. We have another incident. Oh no. Oh no, back onto the track. The Red Bull almost. Oh, who is that though? That's Parallax, I believe. Who was just DNF'd at the same corner that's caused every other safety car, I believe. Or no, except the first one. The last two safety cars. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe Parallax can let us know. I know he's in the chat. Maybe he just okay. If he just lost traction or so, or maybe he got hit. As Gamaz and Blackwell are going side by side. Oh, his controller disconnected. Uh-oh. Alright, and Hyper doesn't mind, Cobalt says. So, right after this battle, I'll invite you in. It was almost 3 wide. Hello, Seamus. Alright, so let me real quick make this party non-private. Alright, and let me invite. Let's see, how do I do this quickly? Okay. To the group chat, Cobalt. I hope I didn't miss anything. I may have. I think Bazooka Joe just took over. just overtook Jigsaw. And hello.
Hello.
Alright, so what do we have going on? We've got some cars. We have Swanee pitting.
Yep.
See two Ferraris pretty close to each other. Bazooka Joe and Jigsaw, quite close. He's gonna have DRS, Jigsaw.
Yeah, and on him.
Ooh, as now Gamez is really close to T1 and should get the move done here, I think.
There you go. He gets it done. Oh, almost
Little
touch.
touch. Yeah, almost there.
Oh. Otherwise, there's not a lot of close battles right now, other than Jigsaw and Bazooka.
Yeah, and with I think both of them have to pit again.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out.
Because Jigsaw's running 17-year-old softs. That's more than I could get off of some softs.
Yeah, I think in a lot of races I see, it's usually like 14 laps or 15 laps.
Yeah. Well,
So,
James has 18 lap old softs. He's gonna have to pit one more time. So I'm guessing he's probably going like a soft medium.
Yeah, and I think he's already. I'm not sure if he's pit. Oh no, he hasn't pit yet.
No, he hasn't pit yet.
So it's going to have to be. If the softs can do 19, he's probably going to go to mediums, let's say, because he has to change compounds at least once.
Jason's catching up to James here.
So let's see this.
He did ran out of ERS.
Yeah, Jason also has a very low ERS compared to James. So
James with the green helmet. Jigsaw comes into the pits. So he's going to go on here.
And James follows him in, both on 19 lap old softs. So
Jigsaw's coming in for the mediums.
cool. And James has a stop go.
Stop go.
And mediums as well. Hold on, let me just check something. Okay.
Track limits. It's been an eventful race for today in Brazil.
Yeah, that turn 5, really crazy.
Yeah, turn 5, yeah. Well,
three incidents.
Come around the corner and see a McLaren and was it a McLaren? I can't even remember.
Yeah, that was a couple cars.
It was a couple cars, and I come around the corner, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I was so focused on the battle up front at the time that like when the camera like panned over, I saw the two cars going side by side, And I was like,
I
oh,
think
the
it was.
battle's still going. And then like at the bottom, I just see like a car like slam
Oh yeah,
like
that was me
sideways,
slamming.
and I
I
was like,
think it.
whoa, yeah.
I think it was Senka in one of the Ferraris. I think.
Hmm.
I'm not 100% sure, but slammed into one of them.
Alright, so Colin's pretty close to T1 here, with Shea leading the way. I think he'll probably have to
Colin,
stop again though. Yeah, he will.
Colin has more ERS than T1 here. Let's see what happens here. T1 with the best positions gained. Up 11.
Oh, pretty good.
Oh,
Oh, as
coming
T1
in the
comes in.
pits. Making sure he doesn't get a speeding. James gets the fastest lap, 1 minute 11. Medium. Oh,
Ooh, a collision with Blackwell.
looks like James didn't leave him enough space or something there.
Ooh, as
Coming.
Blackwell's coming back at him, and
Oh,
ooh, bumps into him, at least on my
bumps.
screen.
Oh, another one going wide. Yeah,
Huh.
on my screen too.
Wow.
Good fight for seventh and sixth here. James will have better tires too, as he has 2 lap old mediums compared to Blackwell's 9 lap old hards. Yeah. I'm guessing Shea's probably gonna pit one more time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I don't. We'd have to have a miracle, as I've seen softs go as 19 laps.
Yeah. Ooh, now Jigsaw is really close to Bazooka Joe.
Zuka, there's a big gap for the lead. 14 seconds between Colin and Shea.
Hmm. So
So
yeah, Colin,
3-way back.
yeah, Colin on much
3-way
older
back.
mediums, so it's gonna be hard to defend, but we'll see. They should be able to go the whole distance.
Yeah, they should.
But yeah. Oh, as here comes Bazooka. Tries
Oh,
to go for it,
almost touches him.
and he's gonna have DRS now.
And the ERS advantage. So here he comes, coming in. These.
Yep, gets it down.
Those.
Like my controller almost fell off my desk there. That was
Remember, stay hydrated.
oh yeah. Got my water right here. So yeah, after Shea pits, this is essentially the battle for the lead. Because Shea's gonna be back in, I think, P5 after he pits.
Yeah, P5. Here he comes, coming in. Shea
Yep.
coming in. It's Brazil. I think is one of the hardest pit lanes not to get a speeding by.
Yeah, you have to like weave left to go in, and ooh, as Jigsaw dives it down the inside of Colin and gets it
Oh,
done.
that was really good.
Yeah, that was brave. I wouldn't have done that, but
I wouldn't either.
thankfully, no contact. But now Colin's coming back, but doesn't have enough speed yet.
Does he have the?
Shea is really close to a PG killer.
Oh yeah. He's probably waiting for the nice long straightaway to get that DRS on him. Shay's gonna get the DRS here on EG. And gets it done.
There we go. Oh,
Oh,
almost.
oh, no,
Not quite.
almost. Had to slow down there, maybe on this straightaway. Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there.
It's done. James coming all the way from the back to P6 so far. Jason T1 having a close battle here.
This is T1 with more ERS right now, but
Yeah.
Jason's gonna have the DRS, so we'll see what wins.
There we go. Well, getting straight. I don't think he's gonna be fast enough. No. Almost.
Ooh, but T1
Oh,
goes
he
wide.
goes wide.
Oh,
Goes wide.
has to cut the corner, and it's gonna slow him down a little bit, I think.
That was a great way to get control back and flatten back onto the grass.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is still the closest battle, so we'll see.
Yeah, closest battle. T1's still gonna have the ERS advantage here. This Jigsaw gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, as Shea is side by side with Colin right now as well. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
check
didn't
this
even
out.
see that.
Yeah, I don't think Jason's gonna wait. Jason might be close enough to get the move done on T1.
Oh, I'm thinking maybe one more lap.
All right, let's go
Or on
back
the
to these
straightaway.
guys. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Neck and neck.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh, I think Jason just got him. Oh, it goes wide.
Oh, they're side by side
Oh,
still.
side by side. This is a dangerous corner to go side by side. Okay, there we go. Let's Jason draw it back. Good fight between Jason and T1.
Yeah, very close but clean as well. So pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, T1 goes a little wide.
Oh, he's on the grass.
On the grass. So he loses 2 positions from that. Still in the points. Two Williams are second and third.
Yeah, really good team performance. Yeah, so I think everyone will be going to the end at this point. There should
Yeah.
be no more stops. Um,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Colin's tires will
Colin,
last though.
yeah, yeah.
That's the only thing. But they'll be 27 laps old, so
I don't know. Was it? I forgot what race it was, but he had like 25 lap old mediums that were about to blow. Somehow he managed to keep his car in the track, but we'll see here.
as PG is getting pretty close to Jason now.
Jason's gonna have the ERS. Looks like Jason gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that could factor in after.
Yeah. I don't know if PG Killer has any, but
Yeah.
could factor in. Oh, Jason cuts the corner a little bit. As Swanee and Jason and PG are pretty close together.
All within 1.8 seconds, or 1.7.
Yeah.
Ooh, as PG goes a little bit wide there on the final turn.
We'll get DRS.
Let's see, so Jason's actually under target on fuel.
Real.
On his
Nice.
yeah, his telemetry, you can see the yellow.
Which could be smart too. He might be trying to make his car lighter.
Yeah. He's gonna have to do some fuel saving though, so probably in the
Yeah.
second sector, where it's
It
not
could
as
be
important.
a risk reward kind of.
Yeah.
Then
But yeah, now they're really all close.
yeah,
Within a second.
it's just a battle. As long as they can keep it clean. PG Killer with the new, better tires out of all of them. Newer tires, I should say. Colin's still rocking his 24 lap old mediums. He might be just trying to not stop and see if he can make those last.
Yeah.
So Jason gets DRS on Swanee. Coming first corner.
Ooh, really close.
Ooh, almost bumped him.
Yeah, into turn 4 here. It's gonna be 3 wide.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure, as it's 2 wide now,
PG
and Swanee doesn't have DRS.
As PG Killer goes for going for it, and
So
doesn't
close.
get it. As Jason goes wide and bumps into PG, but is able to recoup.
Yeah.
I don't think Jason. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
He went a little bit wide and then just lost the back end on like the runoff area, and then his front wing just like clipped the back tire of PG.
PG.
Yeah.
I don't think Jason wanted that at all. Jigsaw gets another 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, so now T1 is right behind Jason, as well as PG right behind Swanee.
A lot of good battles here. Ooh, PG's gonna get Swanee on the final straightaway. So he gets past him. Yes, he does.
Yep.
Into the first corner.
Ooh, as T1 and Jason also.
As T1 just flies by Jason.
Jason's still under fuel, so he's gonna have to I
I
can't
think,
see the actual number
yeah,
that
I
he's
can.
down on, but
Yeah. I feel like right now he's just putting it in lean because he might as, unless he can try to get points back at T1,
yeah.
at least he's guaranteed at least 1 point as long as he doesn't crash.
Oh, and that's Colin in the third sector. He's had a spin.
Then
That's
it's the
that.
25, probably the tires,
Yeah.
most of
Um,
them.
just 2 laps to go now for him, and so let's hope he can keep it. Um, he has lost the position though to James.
He's probably just hoping that he can keep his car on the ground and not spin.
Yeah, just finish.
Oh, as Blackwell spins,
Oh, Blackos had a spin. Yep, turn 1 and 2.
does a full 360. It's now PG Killer's right behind him now, and Swanee.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy things are happening on the last 2 laps. James has gone up 12 positions, best out of everyone.
Yeah, it's been a very good,
Good race for him.
yeah. From last to fourth is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And the worst running out of all of them is PG dropping down 4 places out of the running cars. Real question. PG looks like he's starting to catch up to Blackwell.
Yeah, let's see if he can make a last lap move here.
Colin with 27 lap old mediums.
Wow, still going.
I'm still
Barely,
going.
though, I would
I don't
assume.
know how. I don't know. His tires must be almost gone.
Yeah.
It looks like he's sliding all over the place.
And Bazooka Joe is weaving because he has just won
One.
in Brazil. So, congrats to
SJ
him.
takes second from Jigsaw's
Yeah.
time penalties.
Very good Williams performance overall.
Yeah, James gets fourth.
And Colin.
Colin with the 27 lap.
Yeah.
Well, 28.
Yeah, it's gonna be
28
28
lap
now.
old. PG gets a 30-second time penalty. And then here comes Blackwell.
Oh, yeah, PG's right behind him. They,
Yeah, I don't. But I think PG is, unless Blackwell has some sort. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Blackwell gets an unserved time penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just off of that he lost P6 off. Or 2.
And then Jason
And there we go.
P10. Crazy race today.
Yeah.
A lot of
Right
a
from
lot of
the start.
incidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I guess Bazooka's probably happy after his last performance after Baku.
Yeah. And with, I think, Parallax not getting any points.
He I think got P12.
Yeah. The standings, although Parallax has still won the championship, the standings will be a little bit, or a lot more even in terms of actual points numbers. Because Joe got no points last race. I don't think either.
Yeah.
So it's.
I don't think he did.
Yeah. So yeah, that's. I think that's the end of season 2. So
Yeah.
I believe we'll have our
been a
preseason things for season 3, and then
Yeah.
new season will start.
I think preseason is in France too. I think.
Okay.
But crazy season. A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone who has watched from both of us, and from Cart as well, who unfortunately could not be here today. But Um, yeah, and thank you to all the drivers, everyone who watched, and yeah, we will see you in season 3, whenever that may be. So,
Couple
yeah.
weeks.
Oh, alrighty.
There
So
we
yeah,
go.
let me just. All right.
Oh
So
man, that was just
all right.
a crazy, crazy race.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload that video. I saved it where I'll trim it down where I'm coming around the corner. I'll send it to the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe they'll.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't. I
Yeah.
think
We'll
it would be
see.
something between them, but
Yeah.
good race from everyone.
Mhm.
Not the end of the race how I wanted. Last 2 races of crashing out. But
Mhm.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, season 3 for everyone is.
Season 3, maybe more than 6 points.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what's up with. I have good qualified pace, but race pace, I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah. Plus,
I don't want
incidents are so easy to get
yeah.
into. So, I
Just like
mean,
that France one. That France, oh god, that was
yeah.
a whole show.
Crazy
But
stuff.
crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Uh,
So yeah.
good to talk to you, man.
All right. Thanks. Yeah. You too. Maybe we can do it again. But let's hope it's not under the pretense that you crash. Yeah, let's hope it's yeah, you'll just sit it out. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Uh yeah, I'll talk to you soon on the chat and stuff. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, everyone. So that is it for the for season 2 of Rising Phoenix. So hope everyone enjoyed it, and hope everyone enjoyed the race as well. Quite a crazy one. Um, so yeah, from me, all of our commentators this season, and Hyper and everyone, all the admins and all the racers and viewers. Hope you all enjoyed, and we will all see you next season. So thank you and cheers, and see you soon.